Let me know when the recording's up then, son.
Hello!
Oh no, I don't know what episode we're on. Welcome to episode 30-something.
Well, let's say it's episode 30 because that kind of works.
Well, sort of. Special 30. I just didn't read how far along we were. We'll figure this out. Episode of Dungeons of the Mad Mage. Does anyone remember what happens?
Yes.
Because I just quickly went through the episode to remind myself because I had no idea.
We were in a tiny house, but it's now massive.
Yeah,
No,
that was the end.
Yeah, we flew. I managed to get
So
everything.
I'll go from the start because it was like 2
so
weeks ago
much
now.
stuff.
So at the start of last session, you just finished Quicksand Gate, where Hopper almost drowned immediately into quicksand because he's short.
Fake news.
Fake news, but you somehow survived, luckily, just because of one roll. And then you carried on exploring through the cavern. You came across a double junction, and through both of the natural holes in the cave, you could hear like a chiseling and humming sound. You went over to investigate, saw a massive 20-foot stone giant chiseling a wall and humming away. When he noticed you, he ran away, screaming something in a language you didn't understand. And you were like, whatever, carried on exploring through the dungeon. Still a big cavern that was sat in the center of this dungeon that, Chingo had described. There was some stuff in it. We'll get to that later. You found a giant purple crystal formation, which you went to investigate, and as you investigated, got thrown giant boulders at. I think Bertha and Belor got hit by a few of those.
They were not happy.
They hurt quite a lot because they're bigger than you, and you ran away. Did some more exploring, found a... Brave ran away. Did some more exploring, found a suspected and probable entrance to the lower part of the dungeon, down to level 8. You also found a petrified basilisk. Very confusing. Petrified basilisk. Weird as well. Did some more exploring, found probably another obvious patch of quicksand and decided to avoid it. So then you went back and tried one of my favourite, but also one of my almost suicidal moves in Dungeons & Dragons, where a wall of force is created as a bridge to get to a floating castle in the sky. We're in the centre of this cavern, which worked really well. It's an invisible wall. You managed to lay some dust along to not fall off this invisible wall, all of you. As Belor was the first to step through this big blue kind of sphere to get into the castle grew massively in size, almost 12 times the size, and the wall that you were stood on also shrunk down to 12 the size. Belor managed to catch himself before he fell, and you realise this is not going to work as the stone giant is throwing boulders underhand, almost hitting and hit Belor, not Belor, hit Hopper twice. Luckily made concentration saves, or he would have fallen, and all of you would probably be dead. After that, you were like, nope, peace out. Went, took a long rest, came back and tried a different solution where each, one by one, you all flew over. And after some good rolls and stuff, you all managed to make it over to the center, the entrance to this castle. In front of you sits double doors, big massive castle, and we'll start here. And we'll play some music. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so you're stood now on kind of a floating island. As you look out to your left, right, behind, and up, you see it's just this big blue sphere. You can't really see through the sphere from where you are. It's giant, kind of mystical looking blue. And in front of you is a large castle. It's 240 foot wide, maybe. Hard to tell how high it is. 2 big double doors at the ascension of a staircase. What do you want to do?
Are we in the game, or have it not started up yet?
I can't currently put you into the map because you're in the first room. There's no entrance corridor, so I just kind of got to keep you on the main page. I'll move you over if you decide to walk in.
Should we just go in?
Yeah, I think so. We're here now.
Does anyone need a rest? Or are we...
Well, do you need a rest?
Well, I'm fine.
Short flight.
Yeah, I'm
really rest without.
You all should be long rested, apart from obviously Hopper used quite a few spells, but everyone else should be pretty.
Yeah.
I would say I did think the in-flight entertainment was a bit lacking on the way.
Right, so hold on, I need to get to the right page because I'm not here. Cool. Okay, so yes, you approach the front of the castle. There is a dangling crude wooden sign hanging above one of the doors. Does anyone speak Draconic, Amber reads everything. These words written in Draconic, just carved into the crude wooden sign, read Otto's Castle.
Otto?
Otto, O-T-T-O.
Awesome. Otto's Castle. That's a friendly sounding name.
Yeah.
I'm feeling positive.
Maybe he's a friend.
I wonder if he's a dragonborn.
What's the worst that can happen?
Should we go in, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we knock? Yeah, we should knock. You're right. Let's be polite.
Actually, fuck. I'm gonna just check the door for obvious.
Chingo, I think you should knock. You're the most friendly among us.
Yeah, you're the charisma guy.
Before you knock on the door, check for traps.
Any traps?
Does not appear to be trapped. No.
Also, I think the charisma people are Katie and Peter, or rather, Belor and Amber.
And careers.
You're just good at selling your own charisma.
Exactly. Cool. I open the door. And
Okay.
Well back.
You open the door. I can finally move you over to the map where you are. Okay. You should be somewhere in the south side of the map.
Okay.
Oh yes.
South, left, southwest.
Southland.
Oh, whatever. I'm rubbish with east and west.
What is that? What is that?
Can you all see? Can you all see? All right, I will describe the room to you. You enter into the room, a relatively small room, 30-foot square. To the left and right of you, you see 4 marble pedestals. There's something. There are on top of each one of the pedestals is a green flask, or a flask with green liquid in it. In the center of the room is a 10-foot square mirror, wooden framed, with carved into it eyes that are either open or closed, just carved all the way around. So obviously, as you can see into this room, it is dimly lit by torches on the sides. You just see your reflections in the mirror.
Does it look like that that gate that we saw a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
The mirror one.
The one with the rhyme about eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. No, it doesn't look similar to that. This one's square, where that one was kind of oval. Oval mirror. This doesn't look similar, although it has the same kind of eyes. These are now eyes that are open and closed, and it's large and square. If you look behind it, you see it's just propped up on like 2 legs. Doesn't really remind you.
Is it
similar-ish, but not?
Can I inspect it, please?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Any sign of arcane? Any sort of magical properties?
Are you doing detect magic, or are you?
I'm going to just do Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Well, I should probably map this actually, guys, shouldn't I? Hold on.
Yeah.
Maybe whack the map.
It's hard to know if the mirror is magical in nature without looking at it, and looking. There doesn't appear to be any pattern in the eyes that you see that would make it arcane. It does seem strange to have this in the center of a room, kind of where it is, but I mean, if you want to detect magic on it or identify it or inspect it further, that's
What can I see if there's any? Like, can I just run my hands over it or something?
Or what are you doing again? Sorry.
Can I just sort of see if there's any aura that I can feel by touching it?
Sure. Yeah, no worries. So do you go up to touch the frame, touch the mirror?
I'll start with the frame and then sort of work into the mirror.
Cool. So you start
and then slowly work my way.
you start touching the mirror. It's very nicely carved wood, kind of like a mahogany kind of style. You touch through it, and the carving is quite intricate. Nothing interesting, nothing that seems like it would move or anything like that. And then you touch onto the mirror. Mirrors, glass, polished glass. Make me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
Great. Okay, shit.
You are going around. You touch the mirror, and you look at the reflection. You see the party behind you. You touch the mirror. Your reflection smiles back at you and pulls you into the mirror.
Grab him. Oh no, I'm really weak. I'll grab him anyway.
Hopper's gone.
Oh man. Bye.
Goodbye, friends.
As in, is he on the other side of the mirror, like inside the mirror, or we just?
Hopper is gone.
I see blackness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to you.
What did he do? He touched the mirror.
You touch the mirror.
Yeah.
Can you still see me like a smiling version of me?
Nope, you're gone. You're not in the mirror.
Oh, great.
Can I do the same?
Amber, you walk up to the mirror, you touch the mirror,
Yes.
the reflection pulls you in, Amber is gone.
Like this.
Four shares of treasure is a lot better than
I agree. Let's move on.
We leave the dungeon and live happily ever after.
I'm intrigued.
Belor, you step close enough to the mirror. Bertha, you step close enough to the mirror. You don't have to touch the mirror for it to come out. The arms reach out, grab onto you, pull you into the mirrure.
The adventures of
you and me, Seraphina.
Can I go round? Can I walk along the wall, please?
Sure, you do a little wall ride. I did look into this the other day. You get 6 seconds of wall ride time.
Only
But
6 seconds.
you're fine. Yeah, because
Can I
it's put
put a
around.
coin
But...
at the mirror?
Sure, the coin bounces off the mirror. Ting, 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 ting.
Can I see anything on this side?
And on the back, it's wooden. Sorry. It's set into wood, and it's on 2 legs that sit on the floor that prop up the mirror.
Can I do can I investigate it, please? For like if I don't know, clues.
I'll give you
sure.
advantage on that.
Sure, yeah, go for it. You take a good inspection of the back of the mirror. There's no words or anything. There's no carvings on the back of here. It seems pretty plain at the back. Just the 2 feet that it stands on. Everything that's important and interesting appears to be on the front.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the front then.
Okay.
Over here. And do the same thing. Can we do this together? Ready? Is your investigation better?
Yeah, not really. Well, go on, I'll give it a go.
Okay, and I'll
Yeah.
Yeah!
Chingo. Hard to see anything that you already see right now. There's no obvious, from what you can glean from investigating, like thoroughly looking through the eyes and stuff, doesn't appear to be anything obvious that's trapped from your experience or anything like that. It's just this mirror obviously has some kind of property that pulls people into it. Both of you, now you can just see yourselves looking into the mirror.
Are we smiling at ourselves?
Nope, if you raise your hands, it's just a complete reflection of you.
Okay, let's do this.
Well,
Shazam! Yeah.
Chingo, you run up to the mirror and your reflection grabs you and pulls you in.
Oh man, alright. Come on then.
And the same for Seraphina.
Oh.
We re-roll the characters now, Dodge, or do you want to do that next week?
Well, that was...
God, thank God, I've just been so bored of this game. Like, I just thought it was over.
Shit.
I'll all go now.
It's all
Oh
over.
man.
What's this? Who's this?
You're up to something, I know you are.
So,
All of you.
can everyone see themselves on the map now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New map, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hopper, you're first. You tumble into the room. If for a moment, and for all of you it feels the same, for a moment it feels like as you're being pulled, you just get pulled at a extremely fast speed through a black void that you can't see or touch or smell, but you feel the wind and the force against you as you get pulled forward, and then suddenly you don't break through the glass, but you fall through it and tumble to the floor.
Oh!
I'll just give you a brief description of the room. You, as your friends tumble in behind you, you are in this 20 foot wide by around 50 foot long chamber. Stone walls on the sides. There are 4 torches that are lit by an everlasting kind of flame spell. The mirror stands to your north side, and to the south side is a single door. And here, to the sat against this wall, eyes closed, is a small, relatively small considering what you've seen before, Etin-like creature.
What's an etin?
Is it?
You've met an Etin before.
It's that two-headed thing.
What's Jibber Jabber in it?
Jibber Jabber's an atom.
Jibber Jabber.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Is it alive?
Oh, it's very much alive. Looks very much alive. It's sat there.
Can we, is it an enemy?
Does it look friendly?
I think you're about to find out.
Hello. Are we all here, Dodge?
My name is Tasrock. Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, what's your name?
That's Frog.
Ah,
Tesco.
Tesco.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Tesco.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Why have you brought us to this place?
We just arrived here ourselves.
I fell through a mirror. Reflection.
So, for the people who don't remember Etin-like creatures, you met one before called Jibber Jabber. It's a two-headed, kind of smaller troll-looking creature between a kind of a troll and a giant. This Etin in particular has one female and one male head, darker skin than Jibber Jabber, kind of like a grey stone skin. Has a scale mail armor on, covered in a few jewels that are silver in nature. And yeah, Tesrog introduced.
Hello, Tesrog. My name is Hopper Fingle.
Nice to meet you, Papa. Fingle.
Are you friendly?
I hope so. Sometimes bad things happen, though.
how long have you been here, Tesco's?
A day and a
A
half.
day and a half. I'm quite hungry.
We're not very delicious.
Russians, do you want some?
Yes, please.
Here you go, Tesco.
Frog. Tesrog.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Hi, Tesrog.
What brings you travellers here?
Well, we went through a mirror, and here we are. We were just in a giant castle, but it was tiny a minute ago. It's very, very weird. Wait, did you go in through the mirror?
A pond. I fell through my reflection. Maya then pulled me through. My reflection pulled me in. Now I'm stuck here.
Keep that up the whole time, you know.
I think this thing's got learning difficulties.
What learning difficulty?
Frog.
Oh,
Well,
Oh.
I mean, are our reflections appearing in the mirror behind us?
Yes, you look in, you see your reflections to the mirror, exactly as you'd expect.
Okay.
Have you tried touching your reflection to get out?
Oh, me? No. Yes.
No, yes.
Tess has, Rock hasn't.
are you both called Tesrog? Are you just all Tesrog? Is one called Tess and one Rog?
I'm
Tess.
and I'm Rog.
Together
Correct.
one small Etin.
One small letter.
We share body on different heads.
One small Etin for man. Okay.
So, Dodge, can I see any other doors in the room or anything?
There is one door to yourself here.
Okay.
And the mirror to the north is normal.
The mirror to your north is as expected. What you see is what you expect to see. You see your reflections at the correct distance apart and the correct scale. It's the same size as the one you just stepped through. Well, kind of got pulled through, with the same carvings.
Well, Tesrog, do you wish to join us on our adventure to get out of this mirror?
That might be nice. I'm not doing anything else.
I mean, the accent is going to be very difficult to keep out, but I appreciate the effort in a big way.
That's good.
It's yeah. You gotta keep it up the whole time. I chose like a squeaky American accent.
We all love it.
We had a friend who was Welsh who joined us, but then
He's dead now.
he
He's
died.
dead now.
I feel
And
like he committed suicide just so he didn't have to be Welsh.
yeah,
And every now and then, when Pete's feeling really, really ambitious, he throws in a really kind of deep, gruff, angry version of Belor.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot actually that I'm so like this now.
Chingo does a Chinese accent sometimes.
No, he doesn't.
Right. So,
Okay, well,
shall we go for this door?
I reckon we should press on. So Tefag, be warned. If you do try to attack us, we will have no choice but to kill you.
Okay, I don't think that was on the table.
All right.
Seems
Might as
right.
well finish your back.
Well, lovely thing to say to someone.
Yeah, intimidate our friend.
Yeah.
I like to make friends and let people know how I stand.
Right then. Check the door for traps.
Looks like Tesra's got more health than me as well, which is a bit jealous. Because it is two characters in one. So.
Yeah.
Right, let's.
Right then.
That was,
Mr. Trapman.
Right.
he's done it.
He's done it.
Done it.
Who's done it?
I think we can all move Tesrog, by the way.
Yeah, I can move Tesla.
What?
The thing is,
Stop moving me without my permission.
You can? That's very interesting.
And we can see Tesrog's health as well.
Yeah, I don't care about that. That's fine. I don't know why. Okay, I'll try and fix this in a minute.
Let's make a move.
From a distance, it's hard to tell if the door is trapped or not. You'd have to physically inspect it for trap. It seems like a normal wooden door.
yeah, let's try opening this door.
Who opens the door?
No, I'm just asking the Etin if it's tried opening this door before.
I tried and got pushed back by a big hand.
Oh,
Well, there you go then.
that sounds like a trap.
Yeah. Good job, Chingo. You had one job.
So, is there magical? Is there something magical in here?
Belor, why don't you try it? You're tough.
Fine.
No.
And I tap the door with my shield, like in a ready stance, ready to be slapped in the face with a hand.
Okay.
Nothing
Yeah,
happened. Well, I tap the door.
You
With the
attack
shield.
the door? What did you say?
I hit the door with my shield.
Oh, what, to push it open?
Yeah. But also,
okay, so you kind of
ready for a hand to come out to slap me in the face.
Yeah, okay. So you barge the door, basically. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying? Okay. So you barge into the door with your shield, and as you open the door, it's kind of dark, completely black behind it, and a giant hand that's bigger than you, it's around 10 foot tall, and the size of the door, just comes out and pushes you about 20 foot back. Stumbling through Seraphina, who's way nimble enough to just kind of jump over your body as you jump over. You don't suffer any damage, but you do suffer some pride damage.
So this door,
my pride.
it's got a magical trap on it, then, yeah. Right, it would seem.
Well,
You tell me.
Can I do some check for the arcane on there? Or
can you
something?
turn it into jelly?
Oh yeah, jelly door.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'll try and do a jelly door.
Use the password.
Oh yeah, what was the password?
Zunderbach.
Nothing happens.
Oh, damn it!
Can you link me the alchemy thing, please? That allows you to do jelly. Jelly door.
Jelly door.
Jelly door?
Jelly door. So, yes, obviously, making sure that you read that final sentence, that's quite key.
This jelly. That's just a reminder for me to go take a nap with my daughter, which I'm just going to very quickly do.
So, Hopper starts to walk up the door. Tesserog, what you see is this small gnome creature with green hair, I think. Yeah, he has green hair. He walks up to the door and presses his hand up against it. It starts to glow, kind of a golden colour. And they explain to you the rest of this. Normally it takes about 10 minutes, and then the door magically turns into jelly. Unfortunately for you, Hopper, not this time. Around a minute passes as you're going through trying to turn the door to jelly. When it swings open, same hand pushes you back, and you bowling ball into Amber.
Ah! Watch it!
Sorry! I thought the jelly would work. It usually works. I'm so sorry.
Is the hand that's coming through? Is it blocking the entire door?
When it pushes you out, yeah, it's as wide and as tall as the door.
Okay.
Is there any like keyholes in the door or anything?
Not in this door, no. It's just a normal wooden door with like a pull handle. With like a push handle. There's no other door in this room.
Can we search for hidden doors?
Yeah.
Make me an investigation roll, please.
Can I help him?
Sure. 14. There doesn't appear to be any hidden doors in this room.
Maybe we have to turn these lights off. I mean, they're the only thing that's distinct in this room. Maybe there's a sequence to turning them off or something like that. I mean, maybe it's a riddle. Maybe we've entered into a maze.
There aren't any kind of words anywhere?
Nah, not in this room, I'm afraid.
Are there any like patterns on the floor or anything like that?
Make me an investigation roll.
Yes, sorry. Investigation.
Nothing obvious that you can see, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen anything, Tesserog? Is there anything strange you've seen in this room before we arrived?
Not that I've really noticed. Just a big hand.
Just a big hand. So no one else has come through this way?
No, I was the first.
You were the first. Okay. Right then.
We were first.
Yeah.
I was thinking for a day and a half, which is a long
A
time.
day and a half. I counted the bricks.
How many
But I
bricks
can
are
only
there?
count to 3.
There are 500. There are 573 bricks in this room.
There are at least 3.
There are at least. That does mean there are at least 3. Yeah. Interestingly, Tesserog has 3 fingers on each hand, so and they both use one hand to count. So they look at it. They both think it's 3.
So they're not collaborating. You get to see. They have one toe. Okay, is there a way to do insight or something to see if there's a way of, does it seem like there's a riddle or some sort of
Are you attempting to insight check the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I help?
Okay, insight check with disadvantage, so straight with advantage. You're trying to insight check an inanimate object.
Damn it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a door.
The
door has no hidden motives.
Well, can we not just blast it?
Yeah,
Just break it.
Before
I agree with the birthday girl.
Just stand back away from the hand and blast it with your what's-its.
Boom.
There you go, fireball.
Historic.
Okay, you fireball the door.
When in doubt.
The fire expands and hits the door. The door doesn't go up in flames or anything like that. It doesn't seem to take any damage. Tesserog stands very far back. Not really used to seeing this kind of evocation just fly up from such a small creature's hands. As the fire hits the door and erupts up the walls, but no damage to the door.
Oh, man.
Can I go up to the door and just say, please may I enter? Please may I come through?
Absolutely. You do that, the door swings open for you.
Well, that was simple.
Does it swing behind him?
It swings open into a different room.
Manners maketh the man, they say.
When I wrote that puzzle, I was like, this could either take 2 seconds or about 20 minutes. They're not used to having doors that just don't easily open. I don't know how they're going to handle this.
They'll definitely blasting it first and turning it into jelly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, just knocking and politely asking. Okay, so you enter this next room, this next chamber. It's an octagonal-shaped room. As you step in, it is again lit by these dimly lit candles that seem to give off an eternal flame. Judging by the lack of dust and things in these rooms, it doesn't appear that anyone's been in here for a very, very long time. Normally, obviously, for dust, you'd have to have people coming in and out for the dead skin, lush. No dust in these rooms at all. Either that or some kind of mysterious jelly-like creature, but doesn't appear so.
Are these columns, these things in a circle.
So in the center of the room, there are 8 laid out like marble pedestals, and on top of each of the pedestals is a kind of bowl, also made out of marble, that's kind of set into the pedestal as well. Peering into the bowls, you see that they are like flat surfaced over with water that's non-moving, and in the center of the water is a blue gem. In each of the pedestals, exactly the same.
Can I see what type of stone it is?
Yeah, you look inside. It appears to be some kind of blue gem. It's kind of hard to say without looking, like to picking it up and looking at it. But some form of blue gem, crystal kind of thing.
Okay. And is it like glowing or anything, or is it just? And is it floating, or is it sunk to the bottom?
It's sunk to the bottom. It's quite clear, quite easy to see through the water and the white marble. It's just at the center of the pedestal, center of the bowl of the pedestal, just a blue gem sat in the center, sunken to the bottom. Not glowing or anything, just looks sapphire-esque.
Can I attempt to scoop one out, but not with my bare hands?
With what?
Do you want me to do it with my mage hand?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's very good.
I want to scoop one out. Doesn't sound great.
Yeah, Dodge, I mage hand the one furthest away from me.
Which one? This one?
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay, so you reach out.
away.
You reach out with the mage hand, and reach into the pool. You expect to like find where the gem is, and you go to lift out, but nothing seems to come out on the mage hand. Just like the dripping water. As the mage hand comes out of the water, a gem starts to light up in this pedestal here.
Oh.
Can you try and grab that one instead, Chingo?
Yeah, okay. I moved the mage hand over there.
Okay. You move it over to there and put the mage hand in the floating spectral hand that digs into the bowl. As the way you'd expect the gem to be lifted up, you go to lift, nothing comes out.
I relay this. I can't pick any of these up.
Can I go and touch the gem?
Sure.
So long.
You go in there. You might have to stand on something to get up because it's a bit taller than you, but you reach up with your hand. Huh?
Remember me. I look over my shoulder to Chingo and just give him that remember me look.
Remember me look. You reach up with your hand. You reach your hand up into the. You reach your hand up into the pedestal and the bowl to try and grab the gem, and as your hand goes in, the cold touch of the water reaches your hand. You put your hand in and you just scrape the bottom of this marble bowl, where you'd expect the gem to be. It's not there.
Is it an illusion, I wonder? Can I look above the pedestal thing to see if there's any like light shining apparatus directly above?
Looking above, the ceiling of it is domed and it's set in the same kind of brick and stone that the rest of the chamber, the one you just came through and the one that's in here, they look the same. It just kind of curves up to the top. The light flickering from the everlasting torchlight that's here. It doesn't appear to be any light coming from the top. As you're looking up, oh god, wrong layer. The light that was in this bowl fades into nothing.
Do you think there's some? Do you think that maybe because we entered here from a mirror, that actually this is a mirrored puzzle? So if it's on the left-hand side, we should check the right-hand side, and so on and so forth. Because as this is arranged in such a way that there's an opposite to every single point, perhaps that means something.
Okay.
Good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
I like your thinking. Chingo, send your mage hand to this one on the right.
I'm not your monkey, Belor.
You are.
But then I do it.
Okay, so
I don't feel any different having touched it, so I think it's safe.
you resummon the mage hand, and which one are you touching again, sorry?
One nearest to me.
Okay, so again, you reach in, and the mage hand scoops up nothing. As you do it again, the same light on the same thing, the same pedestal, shines up and lights
Maybe
up.
we just have to wait for the light to go out, and then we'll attack.
Can I touch this one in front of me?
Hold on 1 second, sorry.
Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe actually when we touch one, we have to touch another,
Find the pair.
And then another light will light up.
That's what I mean. I wonder whether it's telling us the starting light, which might be this one. So we need to wait until the light turns on. Oh, the light turns off, sorry.
Alright, sorry, back to where I was. Sorry, Seraphina, what you're saying?
Can I touch this one, please?
You, again, being small, you reach up, try and grab into it, and where you'd expect to see the gem, and grab onto it, your hand just scrapes the bottom. Your hand's wet, because it's now in like this pool of water, but you scrape the bottom, and there's no gem in there for you to grab.
Does nothing else happen?
Nothing else happened there.
Okay.
Can I touch the light again, and does it go off?
What's that, sorry?
Can I put my hand into this thing when it's lit up and try and...
Yeah, same thing, but no gem to pick up.
Okay.
As around a minute passes and this light goes out again.
Touch it!
Let's try and touch a different one.
Can I touch this one?
Yeah.
Okay, again, you reach up, put your hand in, same effect. No scrapies, no gem to be grabbed.
Can I check for like secret levers or doorways in this like area, like around this thing?
Make me an investigation roll, please.
Can I help?
I think Bertha gets advantage anyway.
Oh, she does. Yeah, I think she does.
Looking around, you don't see any. You don't see any like secret doors that can be opened from this room. On the walls, you don't see any levers or anything like that. You do notice that in the center of the room, the floor kind of changes a little bit. Where these are like square flagstones and squares that go around, these in the center of the room start to get more round to follow the like edge of the pedestals. So the tiles become like more rounded. Apart from that, no secrets else to glean from this room.
Is the light out on this one? No.
Yes, it lasted around a minute for the second time.
Can I try and pick up this one then?
Again, same effect for for everyone. Yeah, you reach your hand in and you just scrape. It's kind of weird because you can see right into it because you're tall enough. You reach your hand in and your hand just passes through the gem like it's not there.
But it doesn't light up?
No one.
Oh, shit.
Can we try and touch two at the same time? So if you put your hand in there, Belor, I'll put my hand in this one.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, dip.
Spaboosh. You do the same. Nothing. Exactly the same sensation. Your hand just gets wet. And you...
Can I drink a tiny bit of the water?
Ooh, very Harry Potter. I like it.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
It's water.
Oh, that's it. It's just water.
Tastes like water.
Down it.
Okay, I
Oh,
don't
and you take 180.
Torm,
tastes like
protect
water.
me. Alright.
Yeah, down it. Drink a lot.
Yeah.
One thing you
I
do
drink-
notice though... Oh, go on.
I drink all the water in that cup.
Okay, so... I mean, you can't pick it up. You can't pick it up or anything. Because it's literally attached to the floor.
Anyone got a straw?
You can put your head into it enough to like kind of keep sipping or whatever.
Yeah.
As you drink more, you like expect it to start lowering down. It's quite a big bowl. You expect it to quite lowering down. You raise your head up, and it's still just as full as it was.
Does he feel excruciating pain as zombies crawl out of the water around him?
No. He feels mighty refreshing. A nice cool drink of water.
Alright. I see.
I am refreshed. I gain refreshed status.
I love that scene in that book.
Tezrog, are you doing anything interesting or special during this time? Tezrog! Hello!
Hello.
Desmond is just familiarising himself with his spells.
I know some spells like mending. But I don't know if they're broken.
That's real helpful. Thank you.
You might.
I just sent Tezrog a load of spells that they have for the day just to... Because I realised that, you know, most of the spells have like 4 paragraphs of different things that they can do, so I just made a summary.
Yeah,
Wait.
we've had a few weeks to get used to this.
Yeah.
So this one, when we touched this one, the one next to me lit up. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charlie cast Mage Hand, that one, he reached into that one, and then this one lit up for around a minute, and then went out.
Did we
Same
touch
happened again.
this one while it was lit?
You put your hand into it. Well, Hopper did. He tried to put his hand in when it was lit, and again the same effect. Nothing.
Okay.
What if we all touch one at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say either that or get this one lit again, and then maybe if we touch another one will get lit.
Well, there are technically 8 of these things, and there are technically 8 of us. So maybe we need to all touch one at the same time.
Alright.
This work will help.
Just this one.
Tezog's got to split between 2, but yeah.
Well, big enough.
Well, Chingo can mage hand one and touch the other one with his hand.
that's a good idea.
That's true.
I shall stay in this one.
Alright, well, let's all dip our hands together.
Okay. 3, 2,
1.
1, dip.
Dip.
Kaloosh, you all dip in your hands simultaneously, and you come out with wet hands. Chingo casts Mage Hand, and it's on this one, I take it?
Yeah, and I'll put my
okay. Okay, you turn to Mage Hand, reach into it. Oh, crap, I moved. Oh no, I moved the light. No. Sorry, 1 second.
Dip again. Everyone dip again.
Dip?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, dip.
Dip. You dip again. The same effect. You reach in, just get wet hands, nothing.
I can duplicate myself.
That is impressive.
Good to know.
John, do you want to get yourself and put yourself over here?
Well, I think we are covering all 8 at the same time. It's obviously not doing what we need. I think
unless the mage hand doesn't count.
Can I try and drink it while it's lit?
You run over, you start drinking. It's the same effect. It's the same effect, but now
you're canteen here. I'll have
your eyes are like you can now see into the water a bit more, and it's like a nice blue reflective color, but it has no different effect for taste or flavor of water.
I've got a sapphire in my bag. Can I put a sapphire into the water?
Yep.
I thought you could.
Bloosh! You drop it in. It slowly sinks to the bottom and kind of makes it obvious that the gem is some kind of illusion. It sinks to and kind of passes through the image of it.
All right, I'll take the sapphire.
Yeah, there's no problem. You reach in, you pull the sapphire out. At this point, the around this time, the light fades in the.
When the light turns on, maybe we should just touch all of them, but one. Like
we did.
No, not all at the same time. So see if there's a partner. So if we just all, not all at the same time, if that makes sense. So we go round in circles. So Hopper, then me, then Ego, then Mage Hand, then Belor, then Amber, then
just go round in clockwise.
Yeah. Not like not all at the same time. Just make sure it's like so you're pairing them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just ask quickly if we can try and grab each of them now before we light up, just in case there's a pattern there?
I'll grab
not it's an illusion. There's nothing in them.
Oh no, I know, but we try and grab them and the thing lights up.
Well, when we grabbed this one, it lit up, and when we grabbed this one, it lit up, but not when we grabbed this one. So, can I grab 9, please? The one that I'm next to, this one.
You reach your hand in, same effect. No, you scrape the bottom.
Nothing lights up. Okay.
Nothing lights up.
Charlie, you go.
All right, yeah, I dip my hand into this one.
Yep. You dip your hand in. Nothing.
Can I dip my physical hand into this one as well?
Were you not dipping your physical hand into the other one?
Yeah, I was. I was stood next to it.
Oh, sorry. Right, okay, that's fine. Yeah. You do the same effect. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Maybe it's
this one.
Yep, same again. Nothing.
And then me.
There's rogue one. Oh, and Amber's one lights up. You know that.
What? Amber's isn't lit up.
No, Amber's one I think lights up the blue thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
If we dip our hand into that one, then this lights up.
Amber, do you reach your hand in?
Yeah.
You reach your hand in. Nothing happens. What?
That's wrong. Are you gonna? Can you do?
No, it's a timing thing, I think.
Yeah. Maybe it's like you've got to find.
Of all the people in this party, the person with the highest perception is Chingo. Chingo, make your perception check, please.
Need some help.
One where the first one will go on, and then the next one we'll do like a pattern and figure it out.
Good enough. Thinking about it, and you see your party and your new friend in Tezrog, the strange Etin-like creature, all struggling to figure out what's going on. Reaching in and the only thing you've ever seen light up is this one. It's all really confusing. And then so you kind of go over the thoughts in your head for a minute, try and figure out what the hell's going on. And you come to the realization the only time that anything's lit up is when you reach into something with your mage hand.
I thought so.
Magic.
Okay, can I reach into this one with my mage hand?
Sure. You light up the mage hand, reach into it, and go to pull out the gem. The gem does not pull out, but the familiar light comes back.
Do all of them.
Guys, it's magic hands. Hopper, help me out.
Oh, sure. I get my magic hands out.
Magic hand? What, mage hand as well? Yeah.
Sorry.
My magic hands.
Special hand I keep in my pocket.
Magic hands.
It's the hand that's shuffling down my trouser leg constantly.
Elliot.
You guys going?
You naughty Hopper.
Happy birthday.
Mr.
It's a Fingle.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get my mage hand out and tickle this bowl.
Which one?
The one next to me.
Okay. You do it. Say it again. When Chingo did his, the gem didn't come out or anything, and the same effect for you. Nothing happens. Nothing special happened.
Can I touch the light lit up bowl?
You do other
Sure. Yeah. Chingo did the same, but you do the same. You reach in with your mage hand. You don't pull out a gem, but the thing is still lit right now.
Can I touch this one here?
Same effect.
Can I touch all of them?
You touch all of them. Same effect for each one. Around a minute passes or so, and then this light goes out.
I think you need to have two mage hands on the go, maybe. So one mage hand, set that one off, and then a different mage hand, set another one off. I don't know.
Does anything... Okay, I dip my mage hand back into this one. Lights up, I guess.
Okay, you light up the cat. Yeah, you light up. You bring up the mage hand. It lights back up. Is Tesrock here right now?
Tesrock.
Tesrock, I know they're on mute.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're here.
Tesrock, can you make me an investigation roll, please? So, if you have your character sheet open, which you might do.
Yeah.
Yeah, on core, which is here, there is, on this left-hand side, next to all your stats, there's a thing that says investigation. And if you just click on that, it should roll. I'll let you have advantage, because it's the first roll you've ever done.
Right.
Don't fuck it up.
Also, we're on my character sheet. Can you start from that again?
Yeah.
So you're on the character sheet. I can see the same screen as you. On the left-hand side, you'll see in the center is current hit point 73. To the left of that, you have strength, dex, con, blah, 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 that goes down. And then the column below that is all of your abilities.
Okay.
In that list is investigation. If you just press the investigation one, it should roll.
Okay.
Hey!
Perfect. Good enough for me. Okay, so while you're watching these party of complete retards trying to figure out what's going on, lighting up spectral hand after spectral hand and dipping in them bowls, you just spend the time quietly looking around, trying to figure out the room. As a cleric of the Moonweaver and someone who's lived vastly outnumbered any of these people, you've learned to just relax and take your time trying to figure out what's going on. And you notice that on this bowl, inscribed just kind of underneath it, is a small chisel marked symbol. And then when you look over to this one as well, you see another chisel marked symbol, and you start to slowly walk around the room and point these out to the rest of them. And I have a diagram to show you, which I will post into our Discord now. Kia.
Puzzle D&D.
Oh, mate.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that explains it all.
No, it makes
What
total
does that mean? Okay.
Hopper Fingle. Arcana check, please.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, magical man.
14's enough to see. Right. Very interesting. You go around with Tesrog, look at all these runes, and they seem to be arcane in nature, for sure. This southernmost one really rings a bell in studies for you. You look at the southernmost one and you go, that rings a bell from somewhere through study. And then you think on it a bit more and you go, that is one of the first ever symbols for transmutation magic. So when you think back, you're talking thousands of years ago.
This is a transmutation rune.
Is there a creature hidden inside here then?
Can I?
I think it means that we need to cast transmutation.
Can I cast? Can I do some minor alchemy then and try and?
Can I suggest we don't stand in the middle?
Yeah, can I do a transmutation
Chingo.
spell?
What transmutation spell do you cast?
Let me have a look at what I got. I can't remember. Blah, blah, blah. Evocation, abjuration,
Evocation looks like the top one.
illusion, 5 costs. Oh, I'll do prestidigitation, please.
Yep. Can you link me prestidigitation, please?
If I can say it.
What are you doing?
I create a sad-looking dragon.
No, banned image. No, you die. You take 157,000 points of damage
Fine.
as Hopperfinger disintegrates and melts into the floor.
Fine, I'll do a happy-looking gnome.
As you cast whatever you do, but it's not that because I refuse to allow it. You cast prestidigitation. I can never say it. Prestidigitation. It's a horrible word to say. The southernmost gem in the bowl lights up.
Interesting.
Yay. What do we have? Does anyone know what the other runes are?
Currently, 2 of the gems are lit up.
Good spot, Tefrog.
Can I read any of these runes, Dodge?
We went through it. Yeah, arcane runes are not.
Yeah, we did.
They're not language. Yeah, they're not language. They're more like complex equations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Bottom left one. Are they dwarven symbols on that? What looks to be a shield.
I can't even read that. No.
Okay, never mind.
If you can read Dwarven, then no.
I can.
Looks similar to Dwarven, but it's not the Dwarven language. It's an arcane language that doesn't make isn't an actual language. Hopper would try to explain this to you, but like I said to Amber earlier, they're like equations, but not equations like that. It's hard to explain. Kind of like word equations.
Yeah, is necromancy, by the way, or
necromancy is a conjuration.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, conjuration. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Can I suggest that our arcane friends do arcana checks for each of the other symbols?
Yeah, Tefrog and Amber.
Yeah.
We should. I think we can recognize some of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top one's defo evocation. Just saying.
How do you know that, Belor?
So
Sorry,
much.
yeah. Well, anyone can recognise a fire symbol when they see it.
All right, Thalanor, fucking calm down.
Can I
Okay,
check
can
this?
I do
Especially
an
the
arcana?
light of the flame.
Yeah, make me an arcana check. Which one are you looking at specifically, Amber?
So the 2 blue ones we've left. So I'll do this one here. The one
Bottom
by
left?
Yeah.
Okay, bottom left. You study it. Not a massive arcane studier, to be honest. You get your powers from a different kind of source, but you do read a lot.
I read a lot.
And you've come across weird and wonderful symbols just like Hopper has, and you know this to be, again, it's very old, an extremely old symbol and kind of calculation for forms of abjuration magic.
Duration. Okay. I relay this to the team.
I immediately cast Shield of Faith on that symbol, on that thing.
Link me up.
Boom.
Me up.
Wrong layer. Vroom.
Right, can we... My next suggestion is that everyone casts... If you have a spell that you can cast that is of a different arcane, can we cast it?
Well, we have to do it in the right place, though, don't we?
Yes, that's just true.
Hey, Tefrog, can you check this one out?
What's up? Cool. Nice.
Sure.
Sure.
Did you do it?
Arcana.
Do this tonight?
Or Arcana or Religion.
Oh, I can do religion.
So that's on the same column as the
Religion.
you did.
Do religion.
Arcana or Religion, whichever one you like.
It's higher, basically.
12 is enough. You are old enough to know. You're old enough to make 3 rolls. I know there's 2 heads in there, but you only get 1 roll. But 12's enough. It's fine. Being of the age that you are, and a study of the Moonweaver for a long time. This is your speciality. This is divination type magic.
Okay.
And although it's an old symbol to them, this is a normal symbol to you.
So you should have in your spells. You should have, if you click on the eye icon on your spells, so you hover over them and then there's a little eye, you should see at the top underneath the name what type of spell it is. I would recommend using a cantrip rather than a normal spell, because it will you don't get your normal spells back very quickly.
Okay.
You have
You have a limited number of normal spells, where cantrips are unlimited.
Okay.
So yeah, what was it?
For example, guidance might be the divination cantrip. Might be.
Where
I'm a bit confused.
we don't know where we're supposed to be.
So if you go on the top where you've got there's a red button on your character sheet, and then two across is spells. If you click on spells, then you should see a whole list of spells.
Yeah.
And then in there, on the top left, you should have cantrips, and one of those, I think, Dodge is saying some diamond.
Guidance.
Yes, guidance.
Guidance is a divination spell.
Yeah, if you click on the actual, you hover over it. Yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. So, recognizing this arcane symbol and divine type magic, and noticing the rest of the party around you kind of doing the same, you touch into the water in the gem and cast guidance. And the gem lights up. I'm going to have to move your character because it's in the way, but it lights up.
Yeah. Can I do a religion check on this one?
Sorry, say that again, Seraphina?
Can I do a religion check on this one?
Yes.
Yeah?
The DC will be very high.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
not enough to know what that is, I'm afraid.
I'd give it a shot.
More Prosecco, birthday girl?
You're not really of the arcane religious persuasion. You're of the punch things,
Punch
monkey, walk on water like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, definitely. That's me.
Yeah.
That is me.
You're not very useful in a maze.
Similar to Bertha in this situation, who's looking around the room like, what is everyone doing?
Yeah, but I have no idea what's going on.
I'm Seraphina's hand magic.
Yeah, her hands are pure magic.
Technically they are magical, yes.
I don't think there was a fist cantrip though.
No.
Not
Cast Cure Wounds on this top
except
one.
for tonight.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on the top one, please, Dodge?
Can you let me cure wounds, please?
Yep.
No, I need the spell description. Cure wounds is evocation?
Yeah.
That's really weird. Okay. Boop. It lights up.
Have we done an illusion one yet?
Yeah, can I check this one here? What's this one?
Where you are, Arcana check, please. That's enough to know. Again, reading through old text. This is a very old symbol for enchantment type magic.
Enchantment. Okay.
Yeah, those.
Give me one moment.
I mean, as a wizard, this should be my room. Ooh, Amber, this is could you cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter in this one?
I've got that down as aberration. Abjuration.
Really? I've got that down as enchantment.
Oh, Dodge, which one is it? Oh, I just got it, that's fine. Maybe Tasha's Hideous Laughter is enchantment, but...
No, they're the same spell. I'll double check.
Well,
I
it's
might
one
have
shot.
it down wrong. Whatever.
I've got it down as enchantment.
I don't actually have the spell ready, so I can't really cheating.
Change that over, Amber. But yes, you cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and zoom. Two gems remain unlit.
Okay.
Should we check this one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Looking over both just for the sake of brevity and time. The right hand one, and just because you figured out that there's 8 schools of magic that you know of, and there are 8 symbols here. This one is illusion, which lights up with a minor illusion. What's your minor illusion?
Sorry, minor illusion.
What are you making?
It's a person going, Eureka!
Okay. And the final one on the right hand side is necromancy.
Oh, I've got a
Nice.
necromancy one. I do.
Thank goodness.
Spare the dying!
Spare the dying.
I knew it was coming.
Fucking
And
love
there you
that.
go. As
Oh,
the
Seraphina.
are you casting
I'm kidding.
Please cast Remember Fire. As the final gem lights, all of the gems kind of shoot a beam of light towards each other in a 8 kind of sided star looking fashion, similar to the diagram that I sent you, like the picture, and focus a point on the center. When suddenly you hear the sound of moving stone on stone. Wherever I get my stone on stone sound effect from, which is here.
We did it!
That, but a lot longer. And you see, as Bertha looked at before, the circular stones in the center of the room start to move, but not in a physics that makes sense to you kind of way, like a Hogwarts staircase kind of way, where things start to flip around and move at random, from what you can tell. It's not the staircase lowers down, it's pieces of wall come in and fly in to form stairs as they fly down, and you have in front of you a spiral staircase that leads down, down, and down some more.
You know what? That whole experience took me back to my birthday on the escape room. Of just like
This whole thing is like D&D birthday escape room.
Yeah. I don't know what you mean. We found that really easy.
yeah. When you Google the answers, it is way easier. So
So salty.
Now.
I can guarantee.
As you descend this spiral staircase, you it goes down into darkness. You spiral staircase a bit. The world kind of feels more salty for you, Hopper. In fact, the air is salty. Some would say the world around you is salt.
At least I didn't ruin your birthday. So
I'm just, for the sake of, I don't really care about a marching order. I'm just going to drag you all over. Oh God! No, I'm not. That fucked up.
Whoa.
what the hell?
There's a double staircase. What have I done? Go away. And
That's Pestrock and Chingo in the
that's right. They're back. No, come back to the room.
And you're back in the room.
Okay, so you slowly descend the staircase, and in front of you is a single door.
Nice.
Kingo, want to check the trap? Or
How do we know it's single? Is it not wearing a ring?
God, are these blue lights anything meaning?
Oh yeah, they're dragged over from the map that I didn't.
We're being followed by some blue lights.
You're followed by the mysterious gems. You check the door doesn't appear to be trapped, but it is locked.
It's all right. Never mind.
My business.
Oh no, I have Tinker's tools, not these.
I pick it with the mage hand at a distance.
Oh my God, you're such a
hit me with these tools check then, please. Easy enough. You just reach over, the blue spectral hand flying through, lockpick in hand, a few little wisps of the hand, and ka-ting! You hear the lock mechanism open.
I see the jealousy in.
I open the door.
You open the door.
Yes.
You enter into another room with another door at the end. A finer crafted door of.
Why do I only have 40 hit points? Did I get
I don't
8
know.
on the way over? I don't think I did.
Potentially. Yeah, it's got potential. I can double check, but it's got potential. Could have got hit by a boulder.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I
Coming-
don't remember.
I'll double check later because I can go.
No,
to
it's fine. Don't worry.
Coming into this room, you see again another door, but this door seems better crafted. Again, there's another handle on the door. Over here to the left-hand side of the door is a hook with a key on it. That's what you see. The room again is dimly lit by torchlight.
This room feels particularly trappy.
Can I do a perception test, please, for traps on the floor?
Yeah, sure. Maybe an investigation round.
Bloody room.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
Doesn't appear to be any floor traps in this room that you can see.
Can I check the walls for traps?
Sure, maybe another one.
Like maybe Chingo should be checking for traps.
Yeah.
The only thing you see adorning the walls are the 2 torchlights and the single key that is hung up on a hook that is here.
That key.
Jingo, could you mage hand
Key
the
is
Mega
Go
sus.
on, go on, Belor.
Can you not just mage hand the key into the lock?
Bertha's like,
I mage hand the key into Belor's hand.
easy enough to do. No crazy traps get triggered. You lift the key and float it over spectrally. Belor, there is a key floating from you.
By the way,
I like snatch the key out of the air and just walk over to the door. Oops.
I didn't hear a word of what anyone just said.
Sorry.
Nearly
I'm
walked
just
to the...
trying to test Rog that the reason why we all seem like we have PTSD is because we have PTSD. We cannot touch anything without feeling that.
I have broken them all.
So we can't leave a room without worrying that, like every single door we've ever touched in this whole dungeon, we have checked for traps because we're just worried that one of us is going to get squashed.
And then when we haven't checked the traps, it's inevitably been traps.
Yeah. And usually, if you see Pete running off, it means he's going to die.
Every 10 foot, they run forward 10 foot and then scan the floor for 20 minutes, looking at the floor like, okay, no traps here. And then they forget to do that. They forget to do that for 1 second. Got them.
Yeah,
Got them.
we've been playing this one campaign for 30 weeks.
More than that.
5, I think.
It'd be 1 year in June or July.
Oh my goodness.
As you can tell, we've entered 4 rooms.
Okay, Belor, what are you doing right now?
I'm disgruntled and putting the key in the door and opening it.
Okay, first problem with this. The key does not fit in this door. You look down into the keyhole. It's a very intricate looking locking system that has a normal keyhole, and you try and put this key in, but it's just too big and won't fit. And then above it is a it's like a metal recess with, kind of describe it as like a 6-pointed star, but it's not. It's all kind of jagged and weird. And inside are like 8 like small pinholes. Looks for some kind of crazy key that you've never seen the like of. Maybe Chingo would know a bit more, but it looks very intricate.
The key doesn't fit in the... Oh, sorry. The key doesn't fit in the door.
Okay.
Chingo, there's a hole. Maybe you could investigate it. It could be something that you might know about.
What are you looking at investigating? The lock?
Yeah, the lock and the key. Just see if
Okay, you look at the key. The key looks simple. The key looks very simple. Similar, like, kind of lock to the door that's just behind you. No, like, nothing special. The one in front of you looks insanely complicated. The lock itself, standard, just looking through the keyhole, looks quite difficult to, like, pick your way through. And then with this added weird system above it, which is like I said, this like weird kind of jagged and twisted 6-pointed star with all these different pinholes in it. Looks like it fits some kind of crazy looking key or some kind of device that you've never seen before.
I relay this to the team. Do we have any like artifacts we could put in there?
No.
I could create a mold using my transmutation.
Can you actually do that?
Yeah, I could get a piece of jelly and stick it in there and then wait until it turns into iron.
How long does that take?
An hour.
Not long. I could get a piece of iron, turn it into jelly, fill it into the hole, and then stop concentrating on it, and it would instantly turn back into iron.
Okay.
Roughly 10 minutes is what this will take.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Can I tell Dodge from the look of the lock if it needs like moving parts or anything intricate like that, or would like one solid piece work?
Hard to see from the investigation roll you made how it's something you've never seen. It's a really strange looking contraption that does kind of baffles your mind. Like your lockpicking skills are very good, but this seems weird and kind of a technology you've never seen.
The door is locked.
Maybe Hopper wants to inspect it. Technology.
Yeah, can I check it with my like tinker skills and see if I can? I mean, that's not what. Yeah, can I inspect mechanism?
Hello, Belor. You saying I'm just reading?
Sorry, this door is actually locked, right? I didn't actually check.
Yes. No, it's
Yeah.
locked, yeah.
Which is probably more useful.
Okay, yeah, cool, perfect. Make me a history check with advantage. Is it advantage? No, it's twice proficiency. So add an extra 4 to whatever you roll. 27! Oh, that's a big roll. Okay. You look at it and study it for a bit. You're trying to figure out how you're going to unlock this. When you come back to studies from what feels like long lost time to you, reading up on when you were like first becoming maybe an apprentice tinkerer back when you were following under some master, going through locks and stuff, you read about a long time ago there were like guilds of mages that existed all over the world that would use locks like this to protect stuff that were essentially impenetrable without their special key. But the technology to make these keys was lost a long time ago. They're only really made by a handful of like blacksmiths who had the intricate tools to make them, and they've been lost in various wars and stuff like that. Hard to replicate something without knowing the full design because each one was made uniquely. But you also know that this was like thousands of years ago.
I don't think the jelly trick is going to work.
This locking mechanism is unique. We're going to struggle to get through it. It's very nicely designed. Does anyone have any items? Has anyone found anything whilst being down here that could be used here?
I have a key, but I don't think it's...
Belor also has a key.
Tezarok, do you have anything?
I don't think so.
No, unfortunately not. You arrived with the items on your back, including food, the item of the crescent moon with the bowstring over it, your armor and your warhammer. That's pretty much.
Maybe we need to. Do the stairs continue to go down?
No, they end here.
Got a knock on the door.
You knock on the door, it doesn't have any effect, unfortunately. No giant hands and stuff.
Can I do an investigate or can I look for secret doors in this little room?
Investigation. I think you've already done this. So make me an investigation roll.
I checked for traps, but I didn't check for secret doors.
You are definitely in a room. You've been in rooms before, and this is definitely one of them.
Oh man. Okay.
You go to put your Sherlock Holmes hat on, and you just drop it
over my eyes, so I can't see anything.
Chingo, make me a perception check. You're perceptive.
Aye, Captain. Oh, anyone have an advantage?
I'll let you have it anyway.
Otherwise, I'll never get it.
It's perception on things that you're quite perceptive in, and something you know a lot about. That key that Belor is holding feels like it would fit in the door that behind you just picked the lock for. You think back and go, wait, that seems perfect fit. The same material, same kind of iron material, same size, same simple design.
Oh.
Belor, that key. Where did you get it?
It was just hanging here, and I point to the hook that the key was on. In fact, you gave it to me.
Oh yeah. It's a perfect fit for this door. Maybe we should go and try it.
Maybe we should everyone come in here and lock this one, and then maybe this one will open.
I like that thinking. a lot. Where are you guys going? I thought we were all in here.
If we all go into this room,
and then we shut the door behind.
Everyone comes in here to Amber, and then we lock that one and see if this one opens. Like when you go to the zoo and you have to lock the doors to stop the birds getting out.
Thank you.
It's a zoo.
Are you that natural at school?
Yeah, they love it. They laugh at it.
So you lock the door, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You lock the door. Doesn't seem to have any kind of effect.
No.
But the key does fit, and it does lock. A loud clunk.
And I got to the door and said, please, can you let me in? That'd be great.
Nah, it doesn't work this time, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Whether it's your birthday or not.
Oh.
Is there anything specific about them?
Can we try the key?
Can we lock ourselves in the stairwell room?
Yeah, maybe we should lock ourselves in the stairwell room. I don't know. We weren't locked in there originally.
And then that's
We weren't locked the door.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that.
Look at the. Oh no, I don't look at the door.
Bertha,
Yeah,
Bertha,
Bertha's in
still in
there.
the room.
Come on, Bertha, out you come.
Hey.
I locked the door.
Okay. You lock the door. It locks again with this familiar clunk.
Now what? I unlocked the door. I unlocked the door and opened it.
Oh!
What the hell?
It works!
Strangely, oh god, what have I done? Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Strangely, hold on, stop, stay still a minute. Strangely, Tezrog, who deserves a permanent place in this campaign because you guys are all morons, figures out the puzzle and goes back through, and the room with the door and the arcane lock mysteriously vanishes, revealing a longer corridor with a staircase going down.
The fudge? What?
Alright.
Good thinking, Tezrog. Are you plural? What? How does that work?
Do you identify as male or female?
They. There's a quite obvious male head and a quite obvious female head. Quite difficult to tell what's going on with the body because the body is wearing scale mailed armor.
Are they going
They,
or are they like a brother and sister?
We should know.
Or they're the same?
So up to you guys.
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
That's
I mean, you're the same person, kind of. It's kind of weird.
From
Yeah.
Bridgewater.
Okay, entering into this room, you descend the staircase. In front of you, you see a mirror that looks very similar to what you guys entered on. Tezrog, this looks like the familiar you stared at for like a day and a bit.
Yes.
Back from the very start of the thing. But the most interesting thing in this room is the center of the room. In the center of this room is a 10-foot wide, like marble dais, round, that goes up and curves up into a pillar. That's around 5 to 6 foot off the water, that goes up, curves into a cylinder, about 5 to 6 foot off the floor. Then about half a foot above that is a floating brass sphere about 10 inches across, that looks like this.
Boop, boop.
And I'll show you the picture in the Discord.
I was like, that's the...
Looks like a snitch.
Ooh. Does look like a snitch.
It's like a golden snitch, but it's 10 foot in diameter.
Ooh, a big one.
Wait, hold on. No, it's not 10 foot. Not 10 foot. 10 inches in diameter.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a huge difference. That's a big old bar.
Yeah. That is quite a lot.
I always get mistaken between feet and inches, I have to say.
It's Time Lord.
Oh, it's cool. I like it. It looks like
A golden snitch.
it looks like I'm trying. It's cool. I like it. It's like a.
So yeah, it's there. It's glowing like a golden, like a yellow and golden color.
I like
And
it.
it's floating in the air like about a foot above this pedestal and kind of like bobbing.
Someone touch it. Go on.
I've been the first to touch everything.
Go on.
Here.
Chingo, I dare you.
Wink, wink.
Should we touch it?
No chance.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the first time Chingo actually goes forward, he touches something.
Go on, Tezrog, I dare you to touch it.
Okay, I'll touch it.
Okay, you grab onto the ball. Nothing seems to happen. You grab onto it and nothing happens, but it also, you can't move it. It's kind of stuck in place. And interestingly enough, when you put your hands on it and it's bobbing up and down slowly, your hands also bob up and down.
But you can't move
But
it.
you can't move it, no.
Okay.
How about...
No matter. And you are strong. And you could pull and pull and pull and it does not budge an inch.
Even if I help?
Go for it. Make me a strength check with advantage, Bertha. Go for it.
Thank you.
Where my sheet is...
That's so polite, Tezrog.
Sorry. Sorry. Hang on.
No, it's not a fucking dwarven Skyrim sphere. You pull and you pull and you pull. No chance. Does not budge an inch.
Does it? Can I inspect it to see what material it is made of?
Is it magic? I mean, obviously.
It's definitely some form of metal. Kind of looks brass.
Turn it into jelly? No, don't do that.
Does it? Brass is conductive.
What are you going to do? Electrify it?
Is there any...
Can I look at this mirror?
Anything on it?
Seraphina, you look at the mirror. It's very similar to the mirror that you guys entered in and you saw in the first room of the castle you walked into.
What happens if I go for it? Do I do that? Does anything happen?
Interesting. You walk up to it. you run your hands up against it, or you can get close, and you just see a reflection. Bertha, it's you first, I'm afraid. Your reflection pulls out, grabs you, and pulls you through the mirror.
Oh my god.
Hi guys.
What happened?
Do we notice?
Oh, I mean, it's hard not to notice. Bertha's a big armored girl, and the second something gets moved that quickly, you just hear all the armor. Plus, you probably hear.
We used to have a really quite useful dwarf with us.
Do you notice?
She was great. What happened to her?
Okay, but nothing's happening to me.
Nothing's happened to you now.
I'm gonna dance in front of it, nothing happens. Okay, I think it might potentially be a dex thing, guys, because it didn't happen to Chingo and I.
Well, I think you're onto something with this electric shocking of the sphere.
Yeah, I do feel we need to go and save our friend who's in a different room right now.
We can do that in a second. We've just got to get this sphere.
That might be my life.
Pausing here for 1 second. Tesserog.
Yes.
Looking into the mirror, you see the reflection of all the people you've just met, all of these guys. You obviously saw Bertha, the ginger dwarven woman in full armor, go pulled right through. In weird, strange purple gold armor. Purple and gold armor, really nice, but she's gone now. And looking into your reflection, you see hidden behind your reflection and peeking out is a familiar blue-looking girl who waves at you for a second and then kind of beckons you to come into the mirror.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll go in the mirror
Wait a
then.
minute.
Disagree with my head.
You make decisions together.
Once we're
Yeah, but our blue lady's telling us to come in.
go through
We've got to
this.
trust her. She's our special lady.
Do we trust her?
Yeah, she's our maid.
Let's ask our friends.
So we will go. I want to go through.
Okay. You go through, looking back on the friends that you've made. A small, okay. Nice to meet you, but bye. As you get pulled through the mirror, but a more gentle pace than you saw Bertha get pulled through. She got yanked in. You kind of get pulled slowly in, and the mirror to the rest of you guys, it kind of like I want to say vibrates, but looks like moving through liquid.
Wobbles like a
Wobbles like a Matrix one first 10 minutes kind of thing.
Cool.
Oh man, that's right.
Like 2001 computer graphics.
Yeah, I like it.
Tess will
Tesserog.
just get ripped too for their indecisiveness.
No, Tess. Whoa!
Oh my god, we're falling off the edge!
You fell out of the world!
Out of the world.
Tesrog, you wake up. You feel a slight pulling sensation as you come back and you open your eyes.
It's just
You are now floating in a familiar pond back in the Savalier Wood. The night sky above you, the crescent moon, as a shooting star shoots across the sky, and you look up and you realise that you're back home.
Oh, it's good to be
Oh,
home.
nice to.
Thinking back on the friends that you made briefly to get you out of where you were, an interesting bunch of characters and misfits, wondering what the hell were they doing and how did they get to the same place you were, but lucky that they were there to help you out and you were there to help them out as well.
That's good.
Oh, man.
There's Bertha in my pond.
It's Bertha in my pond.
Bertha is
is
not in
in
your pond, no. Bertha is in eternal limbo and death realms right now. She's in South Park, little boy, you're going to hell. What are the rest of you guys doing right now?
Can I walk up to here? And
Wait,
Fine.
did you walk? Sorry, I need to see where you walked to. Oh, yeah, Amber. See you later. Yeet!
yeah, I wanted to find Bertha. I was too inquisitive.
Yeah, you got
It's in
pulled
my
through.
nature.
You get
Thanks
pulled
for
through.
coming to save me.
We're coming in just a sec. Just want to shock this sphere. Does anyone have a shock spell?
Can I hear Bertha in this dimension?
Right now, you are. It's hard to I can't go to you guys yet because it'll spoil what happens to the rest of the guys. But
Okay, no worries.
all you feel is a sudden pull as your reflection, the hands of your reflection, pull you through, and you feel this strong gust of wind, but through this black void that you can't see or taste or smell anything.
Okay.
And we'll pick up to you guys in a minute.
No worries.
I don't have any shock spells, but
Guys,
No, you guy.
just disappearing through this mirror.
So this is very interesting.
Yeah, but our friends are in the mirror.
But the sphere, though.
I was speaking to a man in the mirror the other day. He was asking me to change my ways.
Oh.
Shut up.
Lose.
Try putting it directly into the bag of holding.
Hopper, you take 15 points of psychic damage.
Not enough.
And I'm not joking.
Serious.
I'm serious, yeah.
My jokes are so wasted on you all.
Okay, look, sort out your ball, but I do think we need to go and find our friend.
Well, without any
In game or what?
without any shock spells, we can't. So we might as well go through them.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm gonna walk
Directly into the bag of holding.
What?
Can you put it in the bag of holding?
Is it? Well, is it big enough? Is it small enough?
It doesn't move, remember?
Well, I can put it in the bag of holding, and it will move with the bag of holding.
Put the bag around it.
Yeah.
You can try.
Okay, I try.
Okay, I'm going to need to read up some things.
You just goaded someone into doing what you
All right, then, I will.
Meanwhile, I walk into the mirror.
It doesn't move for you. You don't get pulled in.
I just bounce back.
You walk into the mirror. It's like walking into a mirror.
I just laugh.
Brilliant.
You're not invited to this party.
Donk. Happy birthday.
I've got like a bruise on my forehead.
Yeah, little leg.
like Tom and Jerry.
Who walks into the mirror head first?
I don't.
Do that.
Yeah.
It's an interesting effect. Belor, taking the bag of holding, you wrap it around the sphere and like pull the drawstrings.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Nice. And then you pull. And the bag doesn't move. What?
Oh.
What?
Wait, I don't know. I have no idea why it's not moving. I thought that it severed magical connection when you put stuff in the bag of holding. Well then, I take it out of the bag of holding.
Yep, okay. So it remains in place, just doing its slow bobble.
Yep. And fuck it, let's leave it be then, because we can't do anything to it, I don't think. Unless
We
anyone's
don't
got
have
the other-
any electric spells or anything?
Well, I mean,
I
you cast a spell on it, see what happens, but I think an electric spell will probably be the one, but yeah.
I don't have one, I'm sorry.
No, neither do I.
Have you got a firebolt? Just throw a firebolt at it for good measure.
Alright, I'll shoot a firebolt at it.
Yeah.
Cool.
For shiz and gears.
For shit.
Yes, I like it. Hopper, you send a firebolt direct at it. And it's at that moment you realise it has a very interesting property where it reflects spells. What's your AC, please?
It is
12, maybe 17. Can you roll that firebolt again, please?
Roll it again.
Yep. As it bounces back towards you. Does 22 hit?
No.
Can you roll the damage for that firebolt, please?
Oh.
That's fine.
It's pretty.
You fire the firebolt from your hands, and it hits the brass, and it comes back straight at you. Never had this happen to you before. 3 fire damage to you, please.
God damn it.
As your own spell hit you. What is this stupid sphere?
Can I investigate the plinth to see if there's writing or anything?
There doesn't appear to be any writing that you see on it. No, it's nicely carved marble, but it doesn't. There's no like arcane runes or no words or anything you can discern. Kind of.
Can I hit it with my war pick?
Go for it.
Bang.
Make an attack roll.
It's still target. So.
It's the AC to hit it is 10, but you hit it and just bounces off of it, doing no damage to it whatsoever.
Well, it's clearly magical, but I fell out the earth.
Why did that work? How can you do that? You shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to walk through walls. Whatever. Get out of the walls. Oh, Hopper! Oh no, you're there. You were there, and then you weren't. You were there. And then you weren't there.
Is it because it's Seraphina's birthday?
Why can't I get through the mirror?
Maybe Seraphina needs to do something to it.
On birthdays in D&D, you die.
What do you want? I can't do anything. Do you want to punch the ball?
Yeah, punch it. Or gently hold it. Like put your
I'm
hand
gonna
up.
punch it, Pete.
12 hits.
Do I have to give you like a leg up?
12 hits. Yeah, it's quite high, but you can uppercut. You can flying uppercut.
10.
Okay, 10 damage. I'll mark that down. Nothing happens that you can obviously see. You do hit it though, and it kind of hums, but no effect. But it's floating up in the middle of the middle air, and a small. God, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Don't do it.
Bless you.
Controlled. I've controlled. A small port, like a little flap, opens at the bottom of the sphere.
Ooh.
And lowering out on it, and some kind of mechanical arm, is a small pink cake with a candle at the top of
it. I will take the cake.
Yep, no problem.
You could eat it.
And I will blow out the candle.
As you blow out the candle, 2 more ports open at the top of the brass sphere. Play music. Happy birthday, Bailey!
You didn't make a wish. That was a wish spell.
It was not a wish spell. I spent so long designing this place.
What's happening, Seraphina? What the fuck's happening?
She's just on cake.
As the there's a small kind of fireworks show, not very long. A few fireworks go off, tiny little ones, and the ball floats towards you. That's the light. Get rid of the light. The ball, which I believe is on the map, yes, floats towards you.
And I level up.
Not yet, you don't, I'm afraid.
Oh.
What happens?
It just floats towards her.
Do I turn 30?
You do, but that wasn't intended.
The ball in my hands? Can I touch the ball with my hands?
You touch it, you pick it up. It's kind of heavy, but the weight now belongs to you. It's no longer floating in midair. You can hold it, you can throw it up. Like I said, it's quite heavy.
Okay. Can I throw it at the mirror?
Sure.
Whoa.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna go through that.
yeah. As you go, I throw it at the mirror. These two chuckle fucks go, see you later. Oh wait, you can no longer see.
No, what is my torch?
Because no, you don't have one. Hold on 1 second. Incoming. There you go. You should have light now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, cool. Oh, and as you step here, the mirror now pulls you in.
Yeah.
Tesrog back at their home, and you all stumble out back through the door you came through in this mysterious-looking castle that you just entered. You stumble through the mirror that you got pulled into not that long ago. I'm in the wrong map, and I've lost you all.
Dream.
Yay!
Thank God.
Oh man!
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
You guys are great. Thanks for playing. I know it's a stupid.
I don't have a bloody clue what we're doing, but it was fun. I'm quite.
It's a stupid, complicated game that these guys have been playing for so long. That it's, I don't even want to think about how many years. But yeah, thanks for joining in. It's hard, and if you were to play more, then you'd understand a bit more. But it's kind of hard to.
Maybe Tesrog can come and go in for a special occasion.
Tesrog is now a permanent part and fixture of the world. You will always have the place in the Savalier Wood, and if they ever go there, which they might at one point, you might be there. The Savalier Wood is where Tesrog lives. You know that?
Okay. Well, yeah. We'll find you.
Yeah, thanks, Tesrog.
That's alright. We were pretending to be stupid so we could surprise you all about how smart we were.
Solve 2 puzzles, just saying.
Well, it
It's a weird experience. Like we've only ever played this game pretty much remotely, so like it's a really. I was reading about it the other day about the sort of social etiquette of D&D online. It's very different, like how it is, because you can only obviously do one thing at a time, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's a slightly strange experience, but
it's harder to do, but you get by.
But we don't really know any difference, so we got kind of used to it. But yeah, if you want to keep up with the adventures of this slightly
strange band of people.
Well, you sign up for your ledger, you will receive a free subscription.
If you would like to subscribe to the ledger, then you will be in. Every single week that we do this, like it goes on for like 3 hours, and we must have like 300 hours worth of content on YouTube now.
I have so many hours, it makes me kind of sick.
Yeah, we've done so much. It's it's pretty. We're I don't know what we're about to do, but we've taken a long time to get to this bloody castle. So.
We're fine, guys. You're on level 7 of a 23 level dungeon that's only taken you over almost a year to get here. It's fine.
That means we're going to be doing this campaign if we continue on our average for 3 years.
Yeah. Some people have campaigns that have gone on since they're like 14. And they're
exactly.
People who've got characters that are years and years old.
Well, my work campaign's nearly at 3 years now.
Yeah, is it?
Is it the same campaign then?
Yep.
It's the same one.
The only reason we probably won't get to 3 years is because either Pete or me will kill everyone.
Hold on, why me?
Yeah, never kills himself.
Yeah, thank you. Wait.
I don't know. You can all die later. Who knows?
I've never gotten anyone else killed.
Being evil. There's I'm not sure if I told you before. There was years ago. Earlier when I made the joke about creating a dragon in my hands. That probably went to show over your head. We had a campaign where I played an autistic dragon, and I could only communicate, pretty much via creating little symbols of like a picture of a dragon with like smiling or looking unhappy.
Right.
And it made everything very difficult, but I ended up killing everyone.
And then just murdering everyone
because I was promised some sort of power, and I was literally trying to find the D, and it's it was pretty funny.
What happens when you die?
Well, ask Pete.
Elliot, do you want to stop the recording first, and then we're done, and then we can carry on talking after?
I'm sorry.
Thank you for joining us on our crazy one kind of shot weird adventure.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
And that was
otherwise known as Seraphina Swiftystep.
Seraphina Swiftystep.
The one with the big ball.
Well, yes, please, before you leave, add brass sphere to your character.